Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today we are taking a look at this Earendel processing, and we also have to do a bit of a rebuild, I think, for Cryonite. I want to build this somewhere else. I don't think we're continuing with this particular build, even though our Cryonite demand is extremely low right now. So let me find a location for that I actually like. I don't know. Being a little bit indecisive right here. Ideally, I would like to be a bit closer. I think we go here. I think we just do this, yeah. I don't know why we did that, but that's remnants of a time a while ago. Big while ago. Then let's also add on this side. Perfect. And then we'll take a lot of landfill here. A huge amount of landfill. Let's just stick with this. Let's do some here as well, yeah. It should be a decent amount. Now, if we go back to Draket, need to extend the Roboport network here. Let's do that. Let's take this. I think we'll place it here. And then on Novice, here. We need a landing pad. Just to sit here, maybe. Still have a little bit left here, but it is running out. We have activated all of the bots. And we are getting all of these things actually delivered, which is great. It's a while before that's gonna send, but I'll help. I feel very helpful today. Pretty sure biomass is the sole problem that we have here. We're still lacking around 900 of these. And they are making. We're making 50 per 10 minutes. Seven times 60, what's that? 420? So once we get down to around 400 or so, I can construct the rest myself. Right. Alrighty then. I mean, we'll remove this. Because why not? Okay. So in orbit, did we load up all the things here? We did. Please launch. And then take this. We go to Dracat. We do find a little bit of Cryonite here. Like so. We need to go to a novice and we need to get this constructed though. Okay. So that's not happening right now. Can we empty out this thing, please? Thank you. That would be incredibly helpful. I'm gonna put that there for now. Just to be able to access the landfill, really, and supply this. I do need my landing pad here. Okay. We'll take this. We will go to the right one. And place that there. This will be crushed iridite. This will be crushed iridite. Just double checking that it actually is that. It is. So we go back here. That's correct. We go back here, we start loading this. Launch on cargo full. I mean, this does not do a lot. Now, the thing is, if we take a look here at Cryonite, you don't particularly need a specific thing. So I'm thinking that we want to send Cryonite powder to Novice instead of anything else. The mechanical facility I think needs to be built in space, yes. So we need to build something here for this. And I think we do prod modules for this, which means beacons. And we'll do those. I think we'll do that, yeah. I think we'll do that. And we'll do that. We can remove this as well. That's okay. This needs to be only the Cryonite powder. Now the question is how much we are able to eat. From that. Let's put that here, I think. Speaking of things that I need to fix, we can do that meanwhile we are waiting. This here, we're gonna do something about this, yeah. Because this is another part of the base that consumes a decent amount of stone. What are you waiting for? You are waiting for extract. And I think vulcanite. So let's get a couple more of those modules rolling. So over here, this makes 476 per minute. Can I just take a screenshot of this? So I want to see. I'm just putting that on my other screen. Obviously, this is a lot of modules for... I'm not sure how much value. Unclear amount of value. Okay, so we're making a little bit more. About 100... Okay, not really. About 60 to 70. We were doing 76, so that's 25. To 25 would be 50, so it's 63 more per minute, but we're spending the same amount of resources. So this needs 7.7k of these. So this is another spot where I think some prod modules would be beneficial. So we built this for speed last time. So we put a beacon here. We put that there. Well, that's too much. That's not enough. That might be too much. No, okay. It's gonna be that amount. Okay. Put that there. So you need about 1400 per minute. what we built here should be enough. Then we put this here. Now we're gonna struggle a little bit here with prod module force, but I kind of think it's worth it. I hope it's worth it. So then I think most of our stone processing is actually a bit more optimized. Which is very enjoyable. Okay. Here. This does need a little bit of power. It needs a thing. It's named correctly. We go to Dracat. This is absolutely fucking terribly slow. Where did I have a decent square? I don't think you're gonna... Okay, you are gonna get power from that. Good. Good. Okay, let's launch that. I want to see that it arrives at the correct spot, which it should. This should say rocket inbound. And that should just, you know, unload it normally. Perfect. And then that's gonna take some time, but we're back in business. This is fully constructed. We can turn this back on. This consumes 720. This makes 840. This should be like 100k per hour lower if we run it at max. It's definitely worth it because we're struggling so much with stone anyway. How are we doing with modules? I mean, we are doing fairly well. These builds are consuming so much. I'm gonna want to rebuild this again later. Because this ratio is incorrect. And we do want to get more modules eventually. Okay. back to this. You are able to do 600. I have no idea what you are capable of, which is unfortunate. There should be a couple of them going here. But I think we can safely assume that we want more of this. Probably. Now this will not output a full belt, but it might once we are done with this. Okay. Very nice. So we did prepare a little bit of an area here. Let's prepare that further. There we go. So if we assume for one moment that we are getting this, we're gonna probably want, eventually at least, a loading station here. We can even put this, let's say here. Yeah, you're not really ready for that. But we're gonna take Cryonite powder. We're gonna take Cryonite powder and go immediately from there. So this process needs a little bit of each. So let's say we need 4 of these to make Cryonite rods. I need to probably go up there as well. Sometimes it's really annoying to deal with the remote view. We go here. And then chemical plant for the other part here. The Cryonite crystals. So we're gonna need to see here exactly how much we need. After we get these constructed, because that apparently takes a little bit of time. We can conclude that this is probably a beacon deal. We can do that. Not super great. It's not terrible. This needs half and half. Okay, I think we build 3 at a time then. Like so. Put this in there. This needs heavy oil. And a belt. There we go. And this. Like, this doesn't make too much. It's 145. This is 161, which is more than we need right now. So this needs 200 roughly of this. Which is this amount. Okay. We need to get heavy oil in here as well. Put that there. Put that there. I mean, this is gonna be pretty compact here. I think we can leave this as it is. We're gonna need 2 of these outputs. This is gonna be blacklist, this. A couple of these. You going out there. You are going in here. So half a belt. We need some steam. And I'm pretty sure we used an electric boiler for this, right? No, we didn't. Okay. Whatever, dude. We are going to use an electric boiler for it now, though. So let's get the offshore pump. This will be novice. Cryonite powder. I think it's Cryonite powder, yes. So when we go to Dracat, Cryonite powder, launch on cargo full. Then we need to boil this. Man. Okay. That's unfortunate. There we go. Delete it. You need 3000 steam per minute. You can provide more than that. You're gonna get water out. We don't really care. It's gonna be 300 water per minute. This will be request heavy oil. Whenever heavy oil is less than 2k. That will be fine. Just taking this here and then here. And then there. This will then go not there. We'll take it here. We're gonna save it in this warehouse thing, yeah? Okay, let's see how we're doing here. We have a ton of modules and shit. Still looking for a bit, but let's send that. I think we do that. I just wanted this to get running, you know? Okay. So this times 2 is definitely a full belt, and you can eat a full belt of Cryonite as well. I think we do this to cheat. So I don't have to build a balancer. Cryonite powder request launch on cargo full. Perfect. It's gonna take a long time for you to get full, but... Okay, that actually needs to be powered. We have 20 coal. Okay. It's fine. I'll just not take it out on the belt. I think we got some here anyway. A little bit. We'll do that, just in case. It's not the biggest deal. It's just a safety, really. And this coal will never get out of here anyway. I think we might need these per machine instead. Otherwise, they might not have the capacity. So I can delete this now, yeah? I am pretty sure I can delete this now. I definitely like it. It's not exactly a full belt, but it's pretty freaking close. It's pretty close. Okay. Let's just launch this and see that this works. Rocket inbound. This is obviously gonna take such a long time to fill up, but that's fine. We're not in a rush to get that filled up. I'm confused. I feel like it's been 900 for such a long time. We're still making these, right? Well, kinda. There's nothing stopping this from working. This should be almost 900. How's that possible? Oh, right, because you also want to eat that fluid. Right. You're making 1500. That's 1k. That's another 1k. Yeah, so this is not either. This is not ideal either. Again, we could have saved a lot of space by just crushing that on Dracat instead. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. Let's say this also works like intended. And I think I can let this run now. These should be working full time. We're gonna have Cryonite for days. Perfect. Let's see if we can. This is going to provide biomatter. I really need to start getting biomatter out from there. I'm gonna see if I can build one column of that. And start from there. It's really unreasonable, the amount of time we have to wait for biomatter. Okay, let's be careful here. I don't know how long range I have on my robots, really. Okay, so we're building this out. That's fine. Okay, I guess these are on the way. Otherwise, I would have built them, I think. Okay, nice. So I think here in the middle, this is gonna be petroleum, as far as I know, yes. So we're gonna make this into a petroleum request. You're gonna request that when petroleum less than 2k. I will get rid of this. These need to be flipped around. This goes up here. Okay, and this here is oxygen. Which does come from here. Boom. Petroleum is all connected. So all I really need to do, I think, is to connect this once. And then take this. We're gonna send it in here. Ideally, we got both of these running today. You are going to be biomatter. Biomatter transport train. You're gonna go there, full cargo, and then you're gonna go up and depot. I cannot tell if these are on the way or not. They were not on the way. Okay. It's not gonna be all of them, I think. Nah. It ain't all of them. There we go. I think ideally we take this out now as well. So I don't want to provide that biomatter, if I can help it. We're gonna get a starting biomatter thing here from this area. I need to start up a couple of these. It's 2. So let's get a bit. And hurry back to biomatter, which is a super freaking bottleneck right now. Ooh. Too long pipe is the verdict. Too long pipe is the verdict. So how much do we need? It's not that much. Let's get a couple of these. And then we'll go from there. What's the pipe length here? 428. Okay. I should have some of these pumps on me, but Then I don't. I think between these sections, we're gonna have the pumps. So offload into there, steel pump. Then steel pump in there. How do I want to do this? I think we'll do that, yeah. 180. 180. Okay. There we go. And this here is gonna need 20k oxygen. And like 4 of these is 5. So we're gonna need wait. Is it this? Yeah. This is what we need to feed this. And this should provide us with around 1.1k biomatter per minute. Unfortunately, you can eat 12k. So there's that. There is that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a couple of minutes here and see once this train is getting some traffic, we're gonna set up the stations and everything. So, be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So, this doesn't contain much right now, but we are going upstairs anyway. We can put circuit condition here so it stops. Okay, and now you need to find your biomatter request, empty cargo, go downstairs, go into the depot, and repeat. So you're going in here. You are dropping this off, which immediately will get picked up. Then you'll go downstairs again. And you will be picking up more biomatter. Well, after you go to the depot, of course, but still. It's unfortunate we need that depot thing, but that will be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. So it's gonna take a while for this to get full. This is 40,000, I think. Or something like that. It's 50 per wagon, and this is 1k per row. And then it's 8 wagons. So it's gonna take a long time for this to fill up. But once it does, it's gonna be very, very good for us. Just hope that I can get these modules done. Soon is gonna be very ambitious, but without too much weight. That makes sense. But I think that we're done for today's episode. We're pretty much done with Dracat for now. There's not much more we can do there. We could rebuild Immersite. This is very, very terrible. Not a big fan. We can dedicate an area to that. Make sure that's all well and good, but I feel like that's not super high priority right now. What I would like to be working on is science. We need to rebuild the material science too, because we don't have that today, which is super annoying. And there's a lot of things to optimize here. We are barely doing any science right now at all. Even excluding the biomatter, we're barely doing any science. I think this might be one of the reasons. We might need to look at making some proper setup for blank data cards. I'll have a think about it. We are sending as much as we can right now, but silicon here is just not cutting it, really. I'll have a think about it. If you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really nice day.